welcome back to Try Hard Tuesdays. I'm your fun and fancy free host, Troubadour, and I got a fun team for y'all today. Today we're once again in the custom pack arena trying to do some really broken builds. For those that don't know, Try Hard Tuesdays is a series where I try to win with some of the most disgusting, some of the most broken, and some of the most try hard teams possible in Super Autopets, and it's super fun. We have a great time doing it. Today's video, we're going to be building a team around the sea anemone. Now, I have featured sea anemone on this channel in the past. I think I've done a Try Hard Tuesday on it? Hold up, let me check. I'm pretty sure I've used it for a Try Hard Tuesday already. Yes, oh yeah, I did it back when the pelican and the golden egg, back when the golden egg would give the gold value instead of the beans, so you could like buy sell for like 1,000,000. I'm doing something with sea anemone, but I'm doing something a little different. This is inspired by a person I kept running into in customs named Imori, something like that. But basically, I'd always see them running sea anemone with strawberries, which I thought was interesting. Like, they have a couple sea anemones with like strawberries. Like, why strawberries? And then you run into that person in later turns, and it was like, oh my gosh, the strawberries are for pelican. So we're gonna be doing sea anemone pelican, trying to mimic that today. And man, this build gets kind of out of hand. It's a little too strong. Now, this was recorded pre-patch. I know the customs update just came out, and I'll have a video on that stuff coming soon. This was recorded pre-patch, but everything you see in this video, you can still try out yourself in wild customs. I don't think any of this has been changed. So, you know, if you want to break some builds in custom pack and wild customs, have at it. It's super fun. But basically, the whole idea is we get sea anemone, and we get one or two sea anemone, or sea anemone plus another pet, and we just start scaling up really crazy. And then we use pelican and strawberry to get a lot of value out of those scaled stats. So how pelican works is it will swallow the nearest strawberry pet ahead. It doesn't have to be right in front of the pelican, it just needs to be the nearest one with a strawberry. And then whenever the pelican faints, it will release it. Oh, hey, it's RevGT. Check it out. Shout outs to RevGT. That's a super fun build. I've been seeing him go for a lot lately. Panda with Love Potion. I think he said Anonymous. You know, the legend Anonymous inspired him to do that build. So hopefully he gets that across the line soon. But basically, the pelican, whenever it faints, it releases a salmon. And the salmon deals like 5 damage to a random enemy. And it doubles for every 25 health it has. So if the salmon has 25 health, it'll do it twice, and then it will do it 3 times at 50 HP. At higher levels, the salmon will do 10 and 15 damage per snipe, so it can do up to 45 damage at level 3, 50 HP. And the pelican, whenever it releases the pets, so basically it swallows the pet, like whatever pet has a strawberry, and then when the pelican dies, it basically summons a salmon with the same level and stats of the pet that it swallowed. So basically, you get to take those giant stats on something like, say, I have like a 50-50 sea anemone. Well, a pelican can turn that into a 50-50 salmon. See where I'm going here? So basically, we're gonna be scaling like crazy and then using that to get these giant salmons that do so much damage in battle, just so that we're not just have like this dead weight with all these giant, with all this like giant stats but no ability. Well, guess what? The pelican can give us that ability, so we're gonna be getting pretty crazy with that. Now, we lucked into a double Cyclops here and the level 2 sea anemone already. We've already got okay scaling. We are going down to like 2 hearts right now, but honestly, we're gonna start scaling to the moon. Not really worried about it, but we're gonna get the level 3 sea anemone on turn 9. Oh man, you already know what time it is. We're gonna start scaling. We're gonna get a little bit of stats here from the sea urchin just because we kept the frog. I don't think it was super necessary, but you know what? It works out great. I will say I had some, the trouble I had most with this run was just not finding the sea anemones early enough, because if you can't find it, you're just kind of screwed. Now, you don't have to run 2 sea anemones if you have like 1 plus another pet, like a support pet. Like say you did a sea anemone plus a manta ray or a buffalo. I actually had a really successful run with a buffalo that I won with, but I decided this one was way cooler. Or we can do like a goat or something like that. Like anything like that, as long as you have 2 big units, I think it'll be fine. In this run, I do double sea anemone and an owl, so the owl gives us some money and a free cell every turn and a free apple every turn. So yeah, it's pretty darn good. But yeah, we're just gonna keep selling things. We might as well go for another level 3. Why not? We've got the shop space, we got the team space to get this platypus here. Our stats are already crazy. Like basically all of our pets are like 25-25 already on turn 10, so that's pretty sick. We completely demolished that team there, feeling pretty good. But yeah, we're gonna start getting pretty crazy once we can find this pelican, because it's gonna get the stats are you just gonna have to wait and see. The thing with buy sell, you know, and like doing recordings is buy sell takes so long. I should have like turned up the speed on like the buy sell stuff here. But here you go, finally bring in the pelican. Now you can see what I'm talking about. We're gonna get that sea anemone level 3 so that the salmon summoned will be level 3 as well. We're gonna see it go off here. So you can see it release the salmon on faint, and that's got a salmon. So it's a 3942. Well, there's our 3942 level 3 salmon. So now we get to turn those stats into a useful ability, and we get to still do all the crazy scaling that we want with our double sea anemone. Oh man, we're gonna start getting some crazy stats here. So we're gonna keep setting up the front unit, you know, hoping to get it to 50-50 as soon as possible, just so the buffs will get more focused on the other pets afterwards. But we're finding every pet in the shop. Now I think you technically could still do this stuff in standard customs with the new update, but in wild customs, you can put like every cell pet you could ever want into the pack and just start going crazy with it. So it's a little better in wild customs. Just like I think my entire tier 1 and a lot of my lower tiers are all like what's it called, cell pets, so it's pretty good. Almost all of our pets are 50-50 now on turn 12. Well, 3 of our pets. I mean, we basically have 3 40-40s, you know, on turn 12. It's just gonna get even crazier from here. Pretty soon we're gonna start plateauing and hit the 50-50 cap right here. Now, if you do run this with like a behemoth, like have a pelican swallow behemoth, the salmon can only go up to 50, so you can't just like have a 100-100 salmon to get even more snipes, unfortunately. But still, with just 50-50s, you can get pretty crazy with it. We got the 50-50 owl. We also got a 50 HP sea anemone to get those giant snipes. Face a summon team here, which is really scary until our pelican faints, but then everybody's dead. We give them a pity snipe with their vulture, but yeah, we still have these 50-50s on board, basically. We're feeling pretty good. Even though our owl's 50-50, we're going to try and level it up to level 3 so that the salmon it produces will be level 3 as well. Maybe I should have tried to gone for the pelican level 3 first just to make sure I get the triple salmon value out of it. But you know what? Our stats are so high, I don't really care. We're getting the crazy stats anyway. Look at that. We have 3 50-50s and a 50-48. Put 2 50-50s in front on this pelican. Now the owl will only summon a level 2 salmon since it's not level 3, but still feels pretty good. Face someone running elephant blowfish. You know, that's pretty cool and all, but you can't even get through my first 50-50. You're not gonna get through my other 3. Turn 14, by the way. This team is maxed out. Here we go. We're gonna max it out right there. Everyone's 50-50. At this point, we're just looking for levels for our pelican and our owl, especially our pelican. I really should have leveled the pelican first, but you know, I greeted for like having all like level 3 salmons, you know, so. But hopefully we can find the chocolate next turn and get that thing to level 3. Here's another team. They're running like this really interesting like porcupine with a sparrow and all this other stuff. The ghost kitten lives there. That's pretty fun, but you know what? They can't stand up to this. It's too good. We'll get a little bit of money from the mouse there. Trying to find some chocolate for our pelican. We get 1 level on it here. We find another chocolate right here, but unfortunately we don't have enough gold for the last chocolate. But hey, you know, if I lost, I could have, you know, gone for the level 3 pelican, had the perfect team. But honestly, you know, even if I reposition, who's losing to 4 50-50s? So we're gonna make the combo go off anyway. We face a dolphin skunk team, though the dolphin has higher attack. It's a 50-50 actually. But look at this, 2 50-50 salmons. We got another 50 attack in the back. There's no way we're gonna beat that, and that's going to be Try Hard Tuesdays. Hope you all enjoyed. Like I said, I'll have the pack in the description if anyone wants to try us out in Wild Customs. And I'll have an update talking about, or I'll have a video tomorrow talking about some of the changes and the new stuff for customs. Real excited for all the new stuff they've added, and I hope you guys are excited for it too. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, do all that generic stuff. I'll catch you guys in the next video, but until then, as always, stay true.